hello, Aries. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to move this chair back just a little bit bigger than I thought it was. Anyway, welcome. This is Patty, and I'm here to do your intuitive reading from the 19th to the 25th of October. I had to think a minute where I was at and what day it was. So I hope you are, if you're brand new, that this is something that you enjoy and you have fun with it. I'm a little bit different as far as an intuitive tarot reader. It's more of a guided thing. I'm not a psychic. Most people aren't, but we do have abilities, some of us. So we can help you and guide you through a lot of things. So anyway, with that said, let's get started and see what the energies have to bring. For those of you that are brand new, or not brand new, but have come around, thank you for coming back. And if you haven't subscribed, it'd be great if you could, or share or like, whichever. So let's get started. So what we're doing here with the oracles is we're just getting the energy and the theme for the week, and then we will see what the cards have to say for you individually, or somebody coming to you, or you going to somebody else, or maybe somebody being affected around you, the energies around you. So we'll be able to see what's going on with that. All right, so let's go and see, because that's what you're here for. All right. Oh, well, that's typical with this Mars here. I'll show you here in just a second. So when I get the cards, I look at them directly, because sometimes the divine or somebody on the other side is asking me to look specifically at something. And I am trying to hone in on that. I'm also looking at the numerology to find out how that correlates not only with the energies, but possibly with you and the theme for the week. Sorry, I just had a piece of chocolate and it just didn't settle with me very well. Don't usually have that often. Thought I would treat myself. All right, so let's see what's going on with this next energy. Sometimes we get 2 or 3 energies. Sometimes they throw a whole bunch out, but let's see what this other one is. All right, is there any more energies for the week? This is making sense. Because, and when I say that, I'm looking at Mars, I'm looking at the retrograde, I'm looking at the new moon, I'm looking at the full moon that's coming in on the 31st. I'm also looking at all the planets that I already know about, but I don't discuss here, the energies of that as well. Oh my goodness. It's like I feel like I'm repeating last week. The energies are just staying same, which would make sense, because with the energies where they're at right now, Mars is moving really slow. The planets are moving really slow. So the changes are going to happen really, really slow. So the first card out we have is Coming Apart, and the number is 10 or 1. We can easily use it that way. Thing that they're having me focus in on today is actually the light in the very, very center. A lot of the times they do, because we want to go to the light, make sure we're making decisions by the light and that kind of thing. And the number 10, it actually is also helping with starting new beginnings, new starts. 10 is sort of like a beginning and an ending, but we're focusing in on the number 1. So the number 1 is there. So then we also have the second card out is Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is about changing and growing and progressing into something forward. We're not going backwards, gang. We're not going backwards. We're going forward. And that also has the number 7. So if we have the number 7, that's about progression and movement and things like that. And then we have the Moonlight, which is number 6, which is all about harmony and improvement. And with the Moonlight, what that is meaning is doubting yourself, possibly doubting yourself. Do not doubt yourself or your intuition. So a lot of that has to do with your intuition again, the intuitiveness in yourself, where the divine lays. So that is where those cards out. So putting those 3 together. So Coming Apart, this is a number 1. It has to, something usually has to end for something to begin. So you see the light in the center, something is trying to come through while things fall away. So something is coming through, something bright, something shiny, something new, kind of thing. So these two definitely go together, because something is changing, something is happening to transform. Now, this could be you, this could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be anything. We'll see if there's any keys to that when I do the cards. But it is basically saying be mindful to make sure you do not doubt your intuition there, because when we doubt our intuition, we're doubting the spirit, the divine. We don't believe in the faith that we have in ourselves. It's like when you want to go one way and something's guiding you and pushing you that way, and then you don't go that way, and then you're like, crap, I should have went that way. That's the divine saying, hey, I was trying to show you because I really want you to, have the blessings or have whatever it is for you to move forward. Yeah. So during this time, of coming apart can be very painful, can be like a loss, could be, and not only a physical loss, it could be an emotional loss. It could be uh, a mental, like somebody's just not losing it crazy wise like me, but it's like mentally, like questioning their thought process, questioning why they're thinking the way that they're thinking and how they're doing, because emotional comes from your spirit. So a lot of the times, for example, if somebody's been traumatized like with abuse or something, that is an emotional thing. It's also could be physical, but then your mind gets to be playing games. And with the nine of swords out, nine is about intensity, and the intensity that has been created to have you either lose sweep. I always eat sweep. lose sleep, or not getting your rest, not being able to sleep. So you're sort of tormenting yourself, not allowing to just give it up and give it to the divine, and let let him take over. Sorry, I got something in my throat. But this is where you're tormenting yourself through nightmares and night terrors and things like that, which doesn't need to happen. I mean, I could be in the biggest storm that I'm in, and I tell my daughter I'm going to bed because she knows in 5 minutes I'll be asleep. It doesn't matter because I give it up. I surrender it. So that's the one thing that you probably want to learn how to do. And I learned that in martial arts. So that's just something that you can train your brain to do. Sorry. So, whatever this is that you are transforming or you are coming now, this coming apart or this ending of something could be coming into the week. It could be in the week, or it could be forward into the week. I don't know. That's for you. That's for whoever it resonates with. Somewhere out there in the big wide world, something is ending for somebody. Somebody is in the middle of something, and somebody is coming out of something. That's why I say I'm not sure who this is, but you are transforming and you're growing from it. You're learning from it. This is a new process. Now, at the end of the month, being the end of the month, this is the time that this is going to happen, because we're getting ready to get to the full moon. We're trying to release a lot of stuff so that new stuff can grow. So it could be weighing on your heart. It could be really weighing on your heart. So I'm not sure who that is for someone. Let's see what else there is. So we have the Page of Swords. So somebody keeps going to the past. Somebody keeps looking at the past. Somebody keeps living in the past. And that doesn't do anybody any good, because when you're falling apart, you're holding on to things that need to be released and let go. So you can look into the past. It's like, well, that's made me who I am. I get that. The thing is, though, what part of it did it make you? Did it make you stuck? Does it make you not move forward? Does it make you lose out on opportunities in the future? What does it hold you back from? Because living in the past will always hold you back. And the Four of Wands is about stability, coming together, growing together, a celebration of uniting of some type. And we have the Ace of Swords. So we've got sword, wand, sword. So if we started out with the page, okay, so you're sort of looking in the past. There is something that wants to come forward with that celebration, that unity, and there is an offering of it, of the sword, because the sword is more of the desire. Sorry. The swords are more of the desire of the mind. So this is something that you are desiring. We have a lot of swords here. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is also about more of a juggling. You're trying to juggle something. You could be juggling a relationship. You could be juggling emotions, back and forth emotions. I feel emotions here. And that's the thing is, if you're struggling with that, sometimes getting off the fence, picking a side and choosing a side and trusting in your intuition, in your side, don't doubt it, will actually sometimes catapult you way forward or even just baby steps forward. So there's something you are fighting in yourself to grow. So thank you. So humans actually have the struggle with change, the struggle with growth, the struggle with learning something new or changing to something new. So we can change from one thing to another. It doesn't have to be new, but for us as human beings to accept something brand new that it goes against of what we were grown up with, is really hard, because that's the way maybe our parents taught us, maybe our ancestors taught us, maybe our great grandparents taught them. And so this is something that's gone down from history. But do you know curses can be passed from history to history to history as well? The way that patterns in your life have happened all your life, or you can't seem to break away from, no matter what you do, how you do it, those are called generational curses. So learning how to break that, and that's even in the Bible, if you believe in the Bible. I don't know about the Quran but or anything like that, but there's generational curses from ancestors before and before and before. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups. This is a good sign. So the Knight of Cups is all about maybe bringing a message forward. But the Knight of Cups is all about knowing what he wants, very confident in what he wants, desires of the mind. Like I said, he knows what he wants, but also desires of the heart. So again, we are working with someone who is having an issue with a matter of the heart. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, we got the Nine of Cups. Intensifies to something that you're desiring and you're wanting. The nine is all about desire, and wishes, and you know, make a wish kind of thing. But it's facing, or the knight is facing this. So something is coming into, um, what do you call that? It's changing to grow and to morph into something very good for you. So this is an internal struggle somebody's having. They want to move forward, but they just don't know how. But it's gonna, you've made your wish. You've made your request, I should say. I don't like saying a wish. It's not like a genie's gonna pop out and give you something. Because here's the thing, we had at the very beginning, first card out, oracle, first card out. Something is really emotionally troubling you, and it's something that you probably desire, want, hope for. um Boy, we've got a little bit, we've got a lot of swords, cups, one cup, a couple of cups, and pentacles. It's almost like balance here. Somebody's having a hard time balancing. Also, for someone, balance is being a challenge. Well, Page of Pentacles. Again, we have another Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is more about creativity, of the desires of study, maybe also to offering of work, career, that kind of thing. I just feel like somebody is really struggling though here. They're questioning themselves all the time. They used to have confidence, whoever this person was, but now it's like their confidence has been shaken. So I don't know who that is. Aries, who is that for you guys? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles here. A lot of pentacles. So this is Ten of Pentacles, which is about, I love this card. It's about everything. You're getting everything that you want. You're getting love. You're getting unconditional love. You're getting wisdom. You're getting the harvest of all your hard works. You're seeing finally some, what do you call it? Financial stability. You're seeing all that. I feel like, someone here is headed towards a marriage. So there is a financial stable person in the marriage. Now, that doesn't mean a male, it could be a female, but most likely I feel like it's a male energy because we have a lot of masculine. So I believe that somebody is stable and be able to offer this other person definitely all the things that they've wanted, and they are offering it. And it's going to be somebody that um, it's sort of not unexpected, but not really person that you thought about it, but now it's sort of come to fruition, and it's sort of leaving you a little bit perplexed. Again, you're not listening to your intuition, and thank you for that. So what they're saying about this person, whoever this is, it is coming apart. What's coming apart is your singlehood. You're moving into a togetherness. You're morphing into a marriage or somebody who together for long term. It's turning into that, and it's a beautiful thing. But again, you're questioning you're questioning, should I really do this, should I not do this, I'm not sure how I feel. And the problem when you're doing that is you're not allowing yourself to listen to your inner heart of what you really should be, what your heart really wants. You're letting your earthly head get in the way, if that makes any sense to you. And when we do that, it means that we're not thinking from spirit or our personality. We're thinking from earth, and we're allowing outside influences and circumstances make our decisions for us. Thank you. I was having a hard time articulating that. Yeah, this person, whoever this is for, in the marriage situation, because there's several situations here, this person is very caring. They're very giving. They're very loving. It's like you've known them. This is somebody who is probably a little bit older than the female counterpart, if it's female, or vice versa. But the thing is that one definitely is older, and it might be a little bit older than, like a year or two. It might be older, like, 4, 5, 6 years, maybe even 10. So that's really where I think like, oh my gosh, they're so much older. Age is a number. I won't tell you how old I am, but I sure feel like I'm in my 20s still. So, but I thank God I'm not. So that is where that is. So this is a really good offering for whoever this is encountering for or resonating with for the marriage thing. Definitely. See if there's any other energies here. Somebody is, working on changing their jobs or growing their jobs, and creating a better life. I will say for that person there, once you focus and not juggle things around and try to do too many things at once, you'll be able to accomplish things faster, much faster. Because then you'll be able to focus in on what the most important priority is. So for this energy that I just pulled, let me read this for a second. Okay. So for this energy here, the 8 of Cups. So there is something missing. There is something that's sort of like being left out. This is something more of a shame kind of thing. So you're trying to sneak away quietly without being noticed. There is something underlying, whether with you or somebody else, that's not being told. And so they're really, really losing sleep over this. They're really losing sleep over this. Somebody wants to share some information, but they're afraid to. And again, as I always teach, don't let fear control you, because when you allow fear to control you, it's like a domino effect that it becomes a habit. And then before you know it, you're either doing things out of fear or not doing things of fear or saying things out of fear, which leads to lying and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. And again, we have an offering of Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. There is a door to go through. There's a little gate to go through. There's your path right there in front of you. There's an offering. And I would say if this is an offering for a job or offering for better money, again, keeping balance in the forefront. If this is going to help you balance your life out better, this is something that maybe you want to consider. Yeah. This is a very good reading. But again, the underlying feeling I get for you guys, Aries, is you guys are really headstrong on moving forward really fast, really going out of the, going for something right away. And sometimes you don't think the whole process through because you're just so excited to keep moving forward that you don't get all the information, you don't get all the T's crossed, the I's dotted. You just go in there and with the gusto that you have, which is a good thing, but then you get bored really easy. So I would say anything that you're doing, or if something is coming apart, question yourself. Don't just go from one thing to another. Really question yourself. Why is this falling apart? Why is this happening? What can I do to change it? Is this a pattern that keeps happening? Because if it is a pattern, you're in a stuck situation. I'm surprised there's no elephant here, because then you can't really move forward with your progression, and then you're questioning yourself all the time, or maybe you're not questioning yourself enough, so that you can actually stick through something rather than get bored and go on to the next, because that's sort of an Aries trait. All right. So I didn't see a lot of love in this reading. I mean, a relationship, or I do see marriage for somebody. Again, and that person's stable, a little bit older than the other person. This is something that is being offered that you want, you both want. So that's a really good thing. So I'm going to just pull 3 cards for those singles out there that may want to know what's going on in their love life, and see where that might be going, or if there is any love coming towards you in this next week, or anything of that nature of the heart. I mean, we have some heart for somebody, but not everybody's getting married this next week, or thinking about it, or getting proposed to, or anything like that. So we have the Page of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Cups. Message coming along, something new. Something is going to be offered, something is going to be told to you, something is maybe going to come your way with good news. That's a good thing. The Page of Cups is always good. And that's also of the mind, to bring peace to the mind and the heart. Yes. I had to drink some tea today because, boy, I'm just all of a sudden hit a wall and getting sluggish. I don't know what the deal is. I haven't done anything today. I haven't even done a lot of travel stuff. For some of you know that I now am a travel agent by the daytime. King of Swords is the second card. So we have a person of truth, integrity, and morals, great morals. Somebody who's a little bit older. Now, if that's coming to you, or going to somebody else, this is a message. So somebody is going to bring you some good news of truth, integrity, morals, really has their stuff together. They're actually very strong and adamant person. Let's see what this third card out is. Too many cards. All right. Let's see here. Oops. All right. Ooh. Well, this is good. This is good because he's upside down. We have the devil. So what this is really good. This is really good because here's the thing. Here's the three cards. So this is all about the heart. So this is all about your heart or somebody else's heart. So what this means is like any spirit. I mean, if you want to call the devil or negative or karma, whatever, or God, everything is after your heart. That's why they say protect your heart in all that you do, no matter where you go. You've heard that before. So this is about the matter of the heart, and this person that is coming in, who is either a man or a female, they actually are very, very high integrity. This person is probably a little bit older, and I could say, when I say older, I'm old, so probably at least in their 30s than the person, just older than the person that they're interested in, and they're not making it feel like this is something that you have to do. This is something that they desire or want to do. Maybe date, say, would you like to? They're not going to be pressing. They're not going to try to, hound you and call you. It's going to be up to you or the person to say, yeah, oh, I would really love to. And then the progression will move forward. If you say no, they're going to go away because they know who they are. They know their integrity. They know that they're honest. They're a good catch. Again, this could be a female, but they know. And usually the male would come forward. The masculine would come forward. That's why I say that. And because they're hunters. That's the way masculines are. Masculines are hunters. Masculines, go and seek and find, and that's just the way that the DNA has been in any of the animal kingdom. And they chase after. It's part of who their DNA is. But the thing is with this person is he's a very good person or she's a very good person, and it's really one to consider. There's not going to be something where you're going to have like a fatal attraction or anybody who's going to hound you or follow you. It's like if you don't show the interest, they're gone. So that's the energy for that this week. Do you want them or don't you? It's up to you. All right. So, Aries, this has been your reading for the week of 18th through the 25th. I hope this was helpful to you. Hope it gave you some tools and tips. And again, if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. And hit the bell, and you'll know when I'm doing dailies. I'm doing dailies, little 1-minute short dailies to give you some inspiration and guidance for the day and help for the day. Those are Monday through Saturday. And if you hit the bell, you'll get notified when those are open to look at in the mornings. And then also, too, I have a Facebook group now. So you're very welcome to join that as well, where we can actually chit chat, talk, hang out, that kind of thing. Now, probably I'll start hanging out there once a week for a couple hours for people to ask questions and all that kind of stuff as the channel grows. Right now, there's not that many. So please bring your friends, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you next week on the 29th. Take care. Don't forget about if you look on my channel, there is an Empath live coming up on Saturday also at 9 a.m. about knowing about your abilities and how to recognize them and how to see and help you through the awakenings, tools and tips to make you not feel like you're going nuts. All right. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Be safe.